Now, negative work is nothing different from what we have done in time and work. Particularly if we use the efficiency concept, it's identical to what we do. The only thing is we have to realize is someone is trying to complete the work, other is trying to destroy the work, right? For example, it's given that A can complete a work, say, in 10 days. B can complete it in 12 days. Now, for some reason, B decides not to work, but to destroy the work, right? So A and B start together, A is trying to complete, B is trying to destroy. So in how much time will they complete the work? Again, the same concept that we use, LCM of 10 and 12, 60. Let us assume they have decided to do 60 questions. Okay. Now, therefore, A completes 60 questions in 10 days, so he does 6 questions every day. B completes 60 questions in 12 days, so B can do 5 questions every day. Now, instead of they working together, B decides to destroy the work, which means that A completes a question, B erases it, right? At the same rate at which he would have solved the question. So his speed does not change when he is destroying the work, right? Which means, in every day, instead of doing 6 plus 5, 11, they are doing 6 minus 5, 1. So what is the work that they achieve in one day? 6 minus 5, 1. Remember our challenge, our target is to complete 60 questions. So in one day, they do one question. So in how many days will they complete 60 questions? One question per day, which is equal to 60 days. So the answer is 60. Right? This is the simple concept of a negative work. Now, one common type of question which comes is a person is trying to climb a pole. We generally say monkey is trying to climb a pole, or a tadpole is trying to climb a pole and all. So there the questions come like this, that someone is trying to climb a pole, whichever animal you think is your favorite. But please don't say a fish, even if it's fish your favorite, okay? It has to climb. So let's have some respect for reality also. So 4 feet per second. So fish is trying to climb at a speed of 4 feet per second. But unfortunately it's a greasy pole, okay? Now which means for every 4 feet that you climb, you fall back 2 feet, okay? So you climb 4 feet and then you fall back 2 feet. So this is plus, this is minus. Identical to negative work, right? But happening in succession, not parallelly. So you climb 4 feet, you fall back 2 feet. Now see, your target is 40 feet. It's a 40 feet long pole. So in how many seconds will you manage to climb? Okay. So as you can see, very easy. First second plus 4, second minus 2. Which means every 2 seconds, I climb 2 feet plus 4 minus 2. So it will go on like this, so on and on and on. Okay. So maybe you think the answer should be every 2 seconds 2 feet. So 40 feet, 40 seconds. But the answer is not 40 seconds. Or maybe it is. You'll have to check. We cannot say right away it is 40 seconds. Why we can't say? It goes like this. Say in 17 seconds. In 34 seconds. It will climb 34 feet. Using the same concept. That 1 second, 2 seconds. So 2 seconds, 2 feet. Which means in 36 seconds, it will climb 36 feet. Same logic, right? Now say 36 seconds gone. It is 36 feet over the ground. What is it that it does in the odd seconds? 37th second, first second climb, second fall. Which means every odd second it climbs. So in the 37th second, it will climb. And how much does it climb every second? 4 feet. So in the 37th second, it will climb 4 feet. So after 37 seconds, your favorite animal is 40 feet above the ground. Okay? So it has climbed 40 feet in 37 seconds, not 40 seconds. Alright? So this is a common question which comes, or some variation of this which comes. Alright? Thank you.